all day.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I wanted to give you a real quick update here on Facebook Shops. It's the new announcement from Mark Zuckerberg that Facebook is going to be allowing shop owners and store owners and just about anybody to create their own shop so that they can go online and battle the pandemic and have more access for people so that it's easier for them to shop at their store without going in public and stuff, which some people are going to be reluctant to do right away. But this is also going to create another opportunity for resellers, which would be in the form of two things. Number one, they're going to have a new place to source because every mom and pop shop and every little small store is going to be online there, and you'll be able to look for deals that you can flip on bigger platforms with larger audiences. But then on top of that, it's going to also give sellers another place that they can sell. And I'm a big proponent. I'm a big fan of cross-posting and selling on as many platforms as you can. Now, I know a lot of people will tell you to focus on one or really just focus on Amazon or really just focus on eBay or however you want to do that. But I think personally, the best thing you can do if you're resourceful and a go-getter is to sell on all of them, because the more eyeballs on your product, the more chance it's going to sell. Now, that can be complicated with FBA. Obviously, you can't sell FBA products on other platforms. But aside from that, you should definitely target items that you can sell on every single platform, whether it be sporting goods on Sideline Swap. I'm not really big into clothing, but if you are, Poshmark is definitely your place for that. Mercari, I would really just use that as a buying app. I wouldn't use that as a selling app. It's trash. And then, Amazon, definitely books, but there are endless opportunities on there. And just definitely get your items in front of different eyeballs so that it has a better chance of selling. And Facebook Shops is going to be no different than that. But also, you'll just be able to sell and create an avenue for sales that we don't know where it's going to be. It could be the next big thing. And another thing that somebody pointed out that I also agree with is that Facebook is a very powerful platform. They are able to get things in front of people's eyes, maybe even better than Amazon. So we don't know where this will go. This could be the new wave. This could be the future of e-com, is just people selling P2P, person to person online, everybody representing themselves as a business. I don't know that that's where it will get, but honestly, I would be excited if it did. And that's the power of it. They're going to have at their fingertips all the data on what people click, what they want. Marketing is going to be so much easier on Facebook. They have the ability to put ads in front of people's faces, the ones they choose, or based on what people clicked on the previous week or however long they collect the data on that. So it's going to be insanely powerful, this tool, and I don't know where it's going to go, but I certainly don't want to be left out on it. And so I recommend that if you're in the flip game, you start poking around and looking at that as well. I would, as soon as they let you, get your store open and figure out how to sell things on there, but I would also be looking around at other stores on Facebook to see if people have items that you can buy and sell on other platforms. Arbitrage is just a matter of finding platforms and markets to buy one thing and selling it in another market. And so the more markets you have available to you, the better that is, because it's easier to find a market when there's 100 of them available than it is when there's one and that market's telling you no, right? So your better chance of getting a yes from one of the markets will have a discrepancy in price. And the odds of that increase with the more markets there are, right? Like that's not rocket science. So a thing to be excited about, absolutely. Is there going to be some hiccups and some things wrong with it? Absolutely. But I would definitely look at this event as a positive and a move towards the future, that reselling is definitely not going anywhere, and that there are going to be more and more platforms for people to buy and sell on, which means there are going to be more and more platforms for people to buy low and other platforms for people to platforms for people to sell high on, sorry. But if you found this helpful or you're interested in this type of content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm always talking flip content on here, whether it be flipping stocks, sports cards, or just commodities, and that can be retail arbitrage or thrift and yard sale arbitrage. I do it all. So definitely subscribe to the page. Definitely share this video with somebody who might be excited about the Facebook Shops idea or who hasn't heard about it. But in the meantime, keep on flipping.